How many of you have tire pressure gauges? They look like this, or they look like this. And you're thinking to yourself, well, I can check all the tire pressure I want, whatever kind of implement I'm checking on, whether it's your vehicle, whether it's your ATV, whether it's your lawn tractor. Well, I'll tell you, in my experience, these are not the right tire pressure gauges. I'm going to show you the right tire pressure gauge, and I'm going to show you on my wheelbarrow here. And one thing about wheelbarrow tires, well, they don't last long. Just like this one here, it's almost on the end of its life. But it's lasted this long because I put the right amount of pressure in it. I'm going to show you what it says on the side of the tire. Take a look at that oldie. She's pretty well done, but she still holds air. And there it is right there. Do not overinflate. And that's what I find damages most tires is overinflation or underinflation. And as you can see with this tire here, I'm going to switch it out and I'm going to use the solid rubber ones like I have on this wheelbarrow here at the back. Next time I see this one go on, these tires go on sale, I'm going to switch it out and get rid of the air tire itself. But I'm going to show you something interesting about tire pressure gauges and how you think you're getting the proper air pressure, but you're not. So let's take a look. Okay, so here we go right here. I've taken all the air out of the tire. Now I am going to try my best to put 10 pounds of air in there. Well, I've already got 20. See how fast that goes in? So there it is right there at 10. Now this gauge here goes up to 220 psi. Is that the right tire gauge for this? Okay, can you see that right there? We'll try it right there. Now does that show 10? Let me take a look. Well, it looks like 22 to me. Let's try a real tire pressure gauge. Okay, ready? Now let's take a look and see what that says. Well, I'm looking at that right there. There you go. Just over 20 psi. So here we are right here. Now we want to get 10 psi in here. How are you going to get 10 psi in there? Well, we got to take out a lot of air, don't we? Then we're going to try it again. And what's it show this time? 12. Well, as you can see, there is a huge discrepancy between using a tire pressure gauge that is actually way too small in range to actually get a proper reading. And on the second small dial, it was a lot more accurate. But I'll tell you something, the one like this that only goes to a maximum of 20, that's what you want. Now this one here, particular one, is a Milton, and it's a S917. And I bought this because I have a new lawn tractor, so I like to have a tire pressure gauge with every piece of equipment. And the tire pressure in the lawn tractor, all 4 tires, is 14. So could you imagine using that other tire pressure gauge, like the pistol grip one, to try and put 14 in there? Well, I tried to put 10 in and I got 20. So you know what? You'd be way overinflated. Now these type of gauges are very inexpensive. I think I paid under $10, for this. And for me, this is the way to go. I see far too many people even using a style that looks like this, but it'll go up to say 60 or 100 psi. Well, it's best to have something that you're testing with that isn't at the bottom of the range and not the top of the range. In the middle is the best, I find. And on low inflation tires, it's a lot more sensitive, like on an ATV that might take, say, 7 pounds. Well, this is the gauge for you to use. I mean, for $10, I think it's worth it. And so many times I've mentioned to other people, you know, when you're putting air in your tires and you're putting it in with a gauge that's way off range, what do you expect? Like, did you really expect to get an accurate reading with the pistol grip one that I inflated it with so-called 10 pounds when it actually had 20 in there? So I think this is a great value, and I've been using these forever. They've been making these forever. So thanks for joining me here today. A little bit of a demonstration on air pressure and the tires and how important it is to get the right air pressure for your particular vehicle or lawn tractor, ATV, or even a wheelbarrow. You guys take care. Come back again. Let's have some more fun. Cheers.